everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Savory Cooks It Up. Today I'm going to do a whole entire chicken here, organic of course, some black eyed peas, and some cheddar broccoli rice. The chicken is the star of the show. Now I did originally want to put it in my rotisserie, but I think I'm just going to split him down the middle and just roast him off in the oven. But I'm excited about this chicken. Do the chicken, young and tender chicken. Let's get started. So I have washed my bird, and then now I'm just going to take some meat scissors and try to slice him up. I'm going to take off the little wing part here that typically gets burned a lot, cooks the fastest, so I'm going to go ahead and take that off. Take it off on the other side. Just a little snippety snip. And then I'm going to split the bird down the middle. I'll probably turn him on his back. I'll split him down the middle. Actually, I think I want to split the breast part so I can have the breast meat kind of facing down so the skin can crisp up on it. So I'll be right back. Just going to show you a little bit of how my scissors are working. I'm just having to do it in layers so I can snip a little bit at the top and then snip a little bit towards the middle, and then that's kind of opening him up, crunching the bones and everything. But I'll get him split open here in just a second. I'll be right back. Got my bird spread eagle, so I'm just going to take off some of this extra fat. I'm going to trim that off. Really don't need that on there. I'll trim him up and I'll be right back. So I have the little guy split open, and what I'm going to do is just take some Tony Chachere's seasoning, which I've just put in a regular container for seasoning salt. And I'm going to take a little bit of this Mrs. Dash seasoning here, chicken seasoning. I'm just going to put that on the side that's going to be down facing the pan, because I don't want to put this on top and have it burn off. Okay guys, so I have seasoned this side of the bird, and you can see that I've tucked some seasoning up into this little part here to just try to make sure that each piece is tasty and not bland. So I'm going to flip them over and season the other side. But before I do, I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil over him, because this is breast meat and so it can kind of dry out. So I just want to sprinkle a little bit of olive oil on it. So I got the chicken on his back side now, and then I'm going to season him on this side. And you do want to lift up the little arms, give him a little bit of deodorant under the underarms there. A little seasoning under there. You just want to make sure that you get each piece of the bird with seasoning on it. And this may seem like a lot of seasoning, but it's going to fall off there as the juices kind of cook out. So I just want to make sure the skin is well seasoned. Now I'm not going to put any olive oil on this side because there's a lot of fat back here, so I'm going to let that fat kind of cook off, and then it's going to make its own oil, so I won't worry about that part. I have the bird in the oven for like around 30 minutes for about 450 degrees, and then I'm going to check on it to see what that looks like, and I'll let this go for 30 minutes before I start on these sides to go with the chicken. So here is a look at our chicken after 30 minutes. It's looking pretty good. I'm probably going to let it go for about another 20 minutes and see how it looks after that. I'll be right back. I think I will probably go ahead and start on my sides while I'm waiting on this to finish up. I started the black eyed peas on a boil. I put a little bit of olive oil in there along with some salt, because this particular container of the black eyed peas is a low sodium, and we know that that means bland as you know what. So I just put a little bit of salt in there. Got the water, milk, and butter mixture ready for the cheddar broccoli rice, so I'm just going to throw that in.